We're practically cooking ourselves here. I'm hearing more footsteps than we have feet. Please make this quick. We gotta get moving.
Seeing me eyes out. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. Just take a tour of all the places I've only at. If I can see them all again, maybe I can figure something out.
stealing the diamonds, I suppose.
That top were in the creepy overcoat and that handed a top secret file to the foreman. They had been going to call this project Operation Fool's Gold. Pretty fitting if you ask me.
At least we're not mining for it, right? No dark caves, no pickaxes. Just some paint and a whole lot of aluminium.
I can see it now. These golden bars were meticulously crafted by the finest alchemists in the land.
Guaranteed to turn into real gold in the next 1,000 years. Are your money back?
You know what they say, guys? When life gives you aluminium, make gold bars.
Think someone's watching us. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. Then just take a tour of all the places I've hung me at. If I can see them all again, maybe I can figure something out. Someone there? Show yourself! You scared we might give you a beating? here after that tussle. If you take much longer, I'll just do it myself. The way I see it, you start by my old area. The way I see it. See you around. Can't we just use our horses today? It's darker than when I close my eyes. aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane, then just take a tour of all the places I've hung me at. If I can see them all again, maybe I can figure something out.
Hey, get a grip. End of the line. Oh.
Did you hear that? Desperate times call for desperate measures, I suppose.
Why don't you just stop?
Yeah.
That's over.
Think you can win this, huh?
Might just get to stretch your muscles a bit. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. Then just take a tour of all the places. You're mine now. Sounds like someone knows we're here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like someone's behind us. Finish you covering my back. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane, then just take a tour of all the places I've hung. way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. Then just take a tour of all the places I've only at. Think someone's watching us. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. Then just take a tour of all the places I've hung me out. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. Then just take a tour of all the places I've been. If I can see them all again, maybe I can figure something out. There's more eyes on us than in a potato. They looked a lot tougher. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. Then just take a tour of all the places I've hung me at. If I can see them all again, maybe I can figure something out. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. Then just take a tour of all the places I've hung me at. If I can see them all again, maybe I can figure something out. Looks like someone knows their way around. Go for a head. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. Then just take a tour of all the places I've hung me at. If I can see them all again, maybe I can figure something out. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. Just take a tour. I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. Then just take a tour of all the places I've only at. I can see them all again. Maybe I can figure something out. Ammo, tickets, whatever they had, we probably need two. I guess home doesn't stay your home forever. Other folks up and move in, like dryads. Honestly, don't know. They're people too, kinda. I just want to grab something. A memento of this place. Got it. Let's go.
Mayday, mayday. This is Captain Drew Mitchell of the Mary Alice. We're in distress over Newham. I repeat, mayday. This is an emergency broadcast to any Allied British forces in the vicinity. We've encountered an EMP disturbance, likely caused by an atomic blast. Mary Alice is losing control. Where the fuck is the RAF? If anyone can hear this, we need assistance immediately. The navigations are shot. We're going down fast.
Thameshaven.
The Mary Alice
I
is
wasn't
going
there
down
long,
fast.
but long enough.
Oh, fuck it, everything's went
All right,
dark.
travelling companion.
EMP from the
I've got a
atomic
question
blast
for
wrecked
you.
our systems. I can barely
Come
keep
on.
this hunk of junk airborne. I repeat, Captain Drew Mitchell, serial number 25871. We've got a crew of 3. We're over Newham, and our altitude's dropping fast. If anyone's out there, please respond. Request emergency landing permission at Biggin Hill Airport. We've overshot the Thames. I repeat,
My curiosity
we've
will
overshot
only
the
last
Thames.
so long. Spit it out.
Mary, hold it together just a bit longer. Oh, fuck! Looks like we're dropping in Southern. Mayday, mayday. This is likely our last transition. Mayday, mayday.
Yeah. You're the only person I know not trying to capture me, murder me, beat me up, experiment on me. Then what else is there? I guess I choose you then. Damn right we are. I've always wanted an older brother. We're quite lucky, really. Most people don't get to choose their family. They're just stuck with what they've got. Before either of us get too sentimental, let's get moving. Something tells me there's a lot more to see out there. joy of all. Huh. It's locked. Didn't even know it had a lock. Don't remember it buzzing so much either.
Well, it's that little Archie boy. Not so little anymore.
Rachel!
Stingwings, and a lot of them. Too many for the Thames folk to handle. Without suffering a casualty or two. Figured a lock would keep them in and nosy folk out.
Starve them instead of fight them?
Exactly. But they must have something to gnaw on because they don't seem to be going anywhere.
Leave them to us. We'll squash them in no time flat.
If you two can do it, Thameshaven would definitely breathe a sigh of relief. Oh, sorry about that, human. It's time to Darland once more.
This is more what I remember. It was quiet here. Peaceful. I almost felt safe. Safety. There's something in that thought. Blimey. I feel like I'm going soft. Not hardly. But I think the next place I have to go is that bloody Angel Lab. The only people I ever called friends. They're probably back there. Other experiments like me. And you. And I doubt Angel will roll out the tea cakes when they see us. Glad I met you, traveling companion. Let's get going. I've been thinking. Place doesn't just hold awful memories. Wait! God's honest truth?
Yeah.
I don't want to go. Both. I mean, they were. Wait! I changed my mind. This is my adventure. What kind of lead would I be if you did all the hard stuff? Right. I'm right behind you. been thinking. This place doesn't just hold awful memories for me. I know you promised to take me to all these places. Well, I'm here. You never promised you'd had to take me in. Wait! Well... God's honest truth? I don't want to go. Both. I abandoned my friends here. I mean, they were excited to see me sneak off, but... Wait! I changed my mind. This is my adventure. Right. I'm right behind you. Why bother with that rubbish? You'll never make a profit off it. It's empty. It's gone. All of it. Not even a speck of dust to float through the air. I guess. What's left of me here? Any evidence at all I was here? I have to find something that shows I lived here. Maybe... My friends, we hid things all the time. Maybe something's there. Even here, there's nothing but a torn ticket. Guess that's better than nothing. Wait! The terminal! It's on! There's a holotape! There's something on here. I know it. I'll bet you it's all the data those white coats collected on us. But let's look at it outside. This place is creeping me out. Just walking out that door, I feel like a new man. Now, let's crack into this holotape. Ha! They think a little encryption is going to stop us. Would you care to do the honors? Okay. Here goes nothing. There's so much data on everyone. I found Roger's entry. Looks like he passed. He was always sickly. Alice? Also passed. The rest just say... experiment terminated. Do you think that means Angel killed them? Maybe they're out there. Somewhere, then. Let's see what else is on this holotape. But that's an adventure for another day. Huh. You're not listed here. Yeah, we can worry about you later. Hey! I just found my entry! From Margaret and Patrick Broderick. Huh. Archie Broderick. Retrieved while leaving Eastminster. Healthy upon arrival with minimal radiation exposure. Sires unaccounted for. Eastminster? I'm from Eastminster. And sires unaccounted for must mean they didn't get my mum and dad. There's even a photo of their home in Eastminster. We have to go there. We have to find out what happened to my parents.
Oh, and who might you be, little one?
Are you?
I'm Bernard, and this is my home. Oh dear, an all too common problem nowadays. What can I do to help you?
Are you my grandfather?
Oh, child, I'm sorry. I'm no one's grandfather. My wife, rest her soul, and I never had kids of our own. Are you looking for your grandfather?
Oh. No, we're looking for my parents.
No one lives here besides me, I'm afraid.
But... the holotape. He said they lived here.
I did buy this house several years ago from a young couple. Yes, and I think they had an infant. I never saw the baby. The mother kept him wrapped up tight.
Blimey, that must have been me. I lived here too.
You're welcome to revisit memory lane. Come on in.
Would it be okay if I took this? I'm visiting all the places I've ever lived, collecting mementos. I don't, but I still feel like I need a memento from here.
It's no problem. That rubbish is just cluttering up the place anyway. You know, I'm remembering more about that young couple. I'm almost positive they asked me for the nearest Tommy camp after I bought this place. I'll give you the coordinates. You can mark it in that attaboy of yours.
What the?
What? Don't. What?
It's on.
Oh,
You're still alive?
who's up? Not bothering us anytime soon.
Trying to sneak up on me.
Up ahead. Do you think they're there? It's a mystery, all right. I'm just bursting with curiosity. I don't think we'll find my parents. I think we'll find out what happened, though. And that'll be enough closure for me. Gumdrops and rainbows, ain't ya? Let's go find some. Don't know how I feel about stealing from the dead.
Sky is everybody. You, boy, and dirty traveling companion. Where did this regiment of Tommies disappear to?
No one's here.
Do you think I'd waste my time yelling whilst ankle deep in trampled dirt as they were?
Maybe they're out on patrol.
Knowing this lot, the lazy louts are probably all on leave together.
I've run from my fair share of Tommies. They're nothing if not fanatical about their outposts. There has to be something explaining this around here.
Someone there?
Choke on blood! Your acquaintance. Never surrender.
Scared yet?
No! Tanya! I am Jim.
Good enough,
Don't mind me. Lieutenant Corey, at your service. Appreciate the help, you two. You help keep the casualties to a minimum. But what brings you all the way out here? That we did. Glad
We were looking for you. I think you might know my parents.
I don't know anyone daft enough to have a kid in this hellscape. No offense.
After living it, none taken.
Why, that's the Broderick couple, ain't it? That was, well, over a decade ago. You're their kid. I took you for dead long ago. They never stopped looking for you. Some of the lads would even ask around town for them when they went on leave. We'd keep our eyes and ears peeled for you. But that all stopped 5 or 6 years ago. Hooligans, likely the same lot you helped us with. Got them both. Your dad was an excellent cook. Always stayed at camp while we were out on patrol. And your mum, brilliant at stitches and all manner of field triage. A proper mess sergeant and medic team. But the hooligan raids, they fell to one of the first ones. We increased security after that. Too little, too late. That we did. We started returning the favour to those hooligans. But they organised. Never saw hooligans do the like. They pushed us out 3 days ago. And now, here we are.
Do you think I could have one of these casings?
A bullet casing. Why not? They're just rubbish now.
This may not have been my home, but in a way, it was. Home ain't always a place. Not a building, not a city. Blimey, it's not even an aeroplane.
I'd certainly hope not.
Home's wherever I feel safe. So let's go home. And by that, God blimey, I mean adventuring.
Welcome to the Elliot. Are you a member? I'm afraid I'm not expecting anyone matching your description. Perhaps you are not quite dressed correctly for the occasion. Oh, how well-mannered you are. Very well then, but, I was quite assured you would not be bearing any weapons in this establishment. I must insist you remove them before entering. Of course, of course. Please do head in right away. You'll find your, acquaintance in room 4 at the back.
Hands off, cocks, and on to socks. Waste of space. What do you want?
Want to have my own, of course.
Excuse me? We're having a private meeting.
How rude. A friend of yours, Peter?
No. At least I don't think so. What do you want? Old Johnny. Damn. And if I don't do what he says? Huh. Like that, is it? Well, I suppose I should be glad of the choice. I thought this day would come sometime. Ain't entirely nice what I did on old Johnny, but business is what it is. And I've had a good run of it. I can't complain about being forced into retirement. Especially with how things have been turning for the Syndicate lately. You're the one, ain't you? There's been talk of some new blood in the Vagabonds fucking things over for the Syndicate. Though you don't look like much. Here, have the ledger. But it won't be no use without a good gabber behind it. Relationships ain't made with bits to pay, and with you two. Now that I'm going, fuck you and all you Ponzi gentry twats. I've had enough of sniveling in your shit. Go fuck yourselves.
How rude. The commoners really can't change, can they? And after such a respectful business relationship. A shame. And you, vagabond, what do you want? A business proposition? Very forward. Very stupid. What would we gain from switching allegiance from the Isle of Dogs to a minor gang? Interesting. Alluring. The change would be welcome. Most certainly. And we do like the hats. All right, vagabond. Business is business. We shall be in touch.
my trusty travelling companion. What's up? Home's wherever I feel safe. That's what I said, right? Well, that's you. I feel safe with you. Here, have this. Don't let it go to your head, though. It's not just for you. I made me one too. Now shut up and put it on so we can get past this mushy stuff and back to adventuring. Be pretty good at this.
The butcher is back. Job's all done, I hope. Good. Where's Nelson? He'll have his ear to the ground on what folks are saying. Nelson.
Sebastian?
Old man, I asked you to keep an ear out about Black's lieutenants. What's the word?
Well, interesting stuff afoot, to be sure. John Lockheed's gone entirely missing. But separately, there are reports of a horrible scene in the Millwall flat. Someone torn to absolute pieces. Body in no way identifiable. There's talk of maybe some crazed chemed doing it.
Winston, what the fuck have you done? You sick little shit.
Enforcer Sinclair is an interesting case. A bunch of her goons are dead in the factory over Newham, but her body ain't anywhere to be found. There's a rumour going round that some of her slaves fought back and fed her to her pen. True justice, they're calling it.
Damn it. This fairy tale shit is not what I fucking wanted.
And last but not least is Peter the Fence. News is he's scarpered, fled the city, and with a major chunk of the Syndicate's capital too, by all accounts.
Unbe-fucking-leavable. Some butcher you've turned out to be. Did you get the ledger, at least? Disappointing, don't even begin to cover this. What will people think of us now?
Of course, word on the street don't matter so much as what Black knows. And he knows, I'm sure. He'll see that this were all the vagabond's work. Might take him some time to regroup his dogs, but when he hits back, he'll hit back hard. We could be talking total annihilation if we ain't ready.
Spare me the damned apocalypse talk, Nelson. I'll deal with Black. For now, dismissed.
As you will.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Wayfarer? Are you terminally insubordinate? I tell you to kill Lockheed, and you let this sick pile of shit over here slice him into fucking human stew. I tell you to kill Sinclair and make it obvious, and you instead listen to Anthony's stupid sob story about burning the corpse. And Peter, you let that fucking snake live. Shit like that comes back to bite you. The whole point here was to send a message, and instead you've just caused bloody chaos. And you lot, you utter pack of clowns, egging on the new mug with your personal shite. Are you trying to sabotage the whole damned vagabond cause here? Are you ruining everything I'm trying to achieve? You're a disgrace, the lot of you. I should have you all on the fucking chopping block. Now you're dismissed. Get out of my sight, you useless shite. You better shut your damned trap, Wayfarer, because you're in major risk of having it blown off. Now fuck off.
More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything.
Glad your gun's on our side.
With you here, we might just be something again someday.
Touch me again, and there'll be consequences.
Got a note came in for you on an urgent delivery. Huh? Do you feel that? But something more. I feel almost like there's a storm coming. Like something big is about to happen that's going to flip everything over. Something doesn't feel right. I don't like this. I'm going to go scout the perimeter.
Hello?
My mother wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways.
Ah, young Plum. Glad to finally hear you. Listen and listen quick. I've had word that Black's gonna flee the city via his personal biplane. He'll take a bit of time to gather his bits. And I need you to get down to his personal train and intercept him. Alone.
I don't want him getting hurt. He loses his senses when it comes to Black. I can trust you on this. Good. Get to it.
With us in charge, things would be nicer. For us, of course, but for Blighty too.
You've got a slap in your face, you know that.
You can certainly handle yourself. Can't we just use our words instead? There's... That's kind of fun.
Oi, you lads.
Please make this quick. We
Can anyone stop getting no? It's not here. Get you for that.
Can't you after that tussle?
reception, much as I should be used to it by now. But Black is comfortably sitting in his office in Canary Wharf. This train goes right there, in fact. I don't control it, mind. All done remotely. I got a little signaler here to tell the syndicate chaps to trigger it once we've had a little chat. I'm afraid the lies go back many years. It's Gabriel's fault, really. He made me promise. Take a proper oath. If anything were to happen to him, that I'd keep his lad Sebastian safe. So when Black killed Gabriel and told me to become an informer, or he'd slaughter Sebastian too, what were I to do? Bastard even paid me. Just to add to the shame. I'm almost glad he took my eyes out, so I don't have to face myself in the mirror. I've been acting turncoat for 10 years now, feeding the Syndicate intel, pushing back against Sebastian's more aggressive plans. Sebastian don't have a clue. Perhaps. The thing is, I've kept the vagabonds under the radar. Reigning in aggression, not overstepping on the Syndicate's toes. It's only by staying small that we've stayed alive, until you came along. I knew you were special when the boys brought you in, but I didn't think you'd upset things this much. You've brought success after success for the gang. I know you haven't made everyone happy, you've certainly made Sebastian bolder, more fired up. Now he thinks he can take on Black with no challenge. It's mad. He ain't got a clue just how big Black really is. How impossible any war against him would be. And so, we come to this. Sebastian has become his own enemy. The biggest threat to his own survival. What am I to do? Stick behind him and let him get himself killed? Taking all the vagabonds with him? Or something else? Look, Black's an evil bastard. There is no denying it. But he understands how the world works. He sent me to give you an offer now. Betray the vagabonds and join with him. Otherwise, the vagabonds will get wiped out by him anyway. But it'll be slow and painful, and leave half of East London in ruins. That's the situation. Accept Black's offer, and you can go and see him right now. Perhaps you see more than me, young plum. But I don't know any other way out of this. We've come to the end of the track. Peace between the vagabonds and the Syndicate. Now that's a thought. You know, it almost gives me hope. And you? Yeah, maybe you could make this happen. All right, young one, you've inspired me. I don't know how Black will react, but we can take it to him. But I warn you, this may end badly. Let's go then.
Come in, vagabond on the train. Come in. I've ordered the
Your
out-of-stock
mum,
syndicate
look
for a
where you
temporary
go,
truce
he
with
touch
you.
me again,
I'll meet
and
you
there'll
at
be
the station
consequences.
No funny stuff. I've been ordered that this is your last chance. It's just good business. But you mess around, and it's over. Mind the gap.
You don't look like much. But I suppose at the end of the day, neither do I. And Nelson's here. Good. You know where you are, Wayfarer? That's right. Once the capital of the world. And this here building is One Canada Square. You know what this place used to be before the world burned down? Right again. But it was more than just that. It was like a temple to money itself. Billions flowing in and out every day. Businesses, houses, livelihoods, lives, all bought and sold. There was no room for emotion here. Living and dying was an abstract thing. All anyone cared for was value and how to generate more of it. People lost their souls here, sucked up into the stream of the worship of money. That's the key, you see. That's what I've come to understand over the years. Tickets, pounds, shares, equity, cash, whatever you call it, it all has the same power. The power to own people's very souls. That's how I got Nelson so thoroughly. I could have just controlled him with threats, intimidation, blackmail, all effective enough mechanisms. But I wanted more. So I paid him. Not even very much. But he was a traitor, and I paid him for it. And that very knowledge ate away at his soul, the guilt consuming him so utterly that he became my pliant puppet. Good. I hope you do. But it doesn't work on everyone. Some people have desires that go far beyond money. Young Gaunt, for instance, I would never have a hope of buying out. And I get the impression you're not so easily swayed either. What's your fare, Wayfarer? Interesting. Well, I have a proposition for you. You've been a nuisance to me, no two ways about it. You've been very bad for business. But you've made a lot of openings too, and I need to fill them. Simple fact is, I need people like you. You join up with me and perhaps we can both profit greatly. Not just in cash, of course, but power, prestige, control, and perhaps even more besides. It's a dog-eat-dog world, everyone knows that. Besides, there are plenty who are benefiting from all the vacancies you've created. Things have had a shake-up, and many on the rise owe their new positions to your past efforts. Intriguing. Tell me more. The real enemy. This is all too true. London is a boiling pot right now. And the gentry will just sit on the lid until the pressure bursts. But what are you proposing we do? This is most interesting. You speak to my heart, Wayfarer, in a way no other has before. But there's one intractable obstacle to this. Nelson, you tell him.
It's Gaunt. He'll never agree to a ceasefire.
Precisely. So what are you gonna do? Kill Sebastian Gaunt?
I don't want to see the boy dead.
The boy's gonna get himself killed, one way or the other. The only question here is how. I'll tell you my mind on this. If this ceasefire is to work, then the Vagabonds need a change of culture and a change of leadership. And Wayfarer, you're the only one I can trust. You got the balls to come give me this offer to my face. Quite frankly, you impress me. If I can't own you, I can at least partner on the basis of mutual profit. And maybe more can come down the line. But Gaunt has to go. And you have to be the one to depose him, whilst keeping the rest of the Vagabonds on your side. You feel up to that? Good. Then go make it happen. Nelson, you stick around so our associate here can get in touch via your radio. I'm investing a lot of faith in you here. Don't let me down. It's just good business.
Let's go. What's going on? Is Black dead? And where the bleeding is Nelson? We're gearing up for an all-out war here, and I have no shit for it. A ceasefire? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Do you have any idea how much time and resources we've invested in this? And you just want to call it a day? What kind of evening? Spineless, gutless, chicken shit move is that? You're done doing it. You're done.
Gaunt, let's hear him out.
What?
We don't know Black's terms. If they're preferable to war, then they're worth considering, ain't they?
I cannot believe I'm hearing this. Fine. Winston and Johnny are in the lounge. I want this bollocks dealt with quickly. It isn't the fucking time for plan-on-making conscientious fucking objectors.
More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything. Right. Thomas Black's clearly a sitting duck without his lieutenants because he's running scared. So, he sent our tentative friend here to discuss terms of a ceasefire. Why we would want to give up when victory is in sight is clearly fucking lost on me, but we'll get to that later. First port of call, where the fuck is Nelson? It's a good thing we both speak the language of criminals, Wayfarer. What you said means one of two things. Either you've killed him and you're afraid of retribution, or he's done something that means you should have killed him, but you didn't. After this ceasefire tripe, I'm gonna find out exactly what happened. And whatever it is, you're in deep shit, you traitorous bastard. Go on then. Black's terms. What happens to Bromley? Is there a problem, or are you just enjoying the silence? And you believed him. There's no way he said that with a straight face. What a load of crap. He'd betray us as soon as we even look like we're about to turn our backs. These syndicate scumbags have had it coming for far too long, and it's time for them to pay the price. They think they can just tap out whenever they feel like it. They think this is some sort of fucking cordial gangbang. Let's get out there and show the Syndicate what we're made of. It's time to put an end to this war, once and for all. Speak up now, or forever hold your peace.
A ceasefire now is better than a war.
The Syndicate may have lost their lieutenants, but they still have greater numbers and firepower. Even if things kick off again, would it be so bad to let Black get complacent? We'd have more time to build our strength.
We'd be seen as weak if we agreed to a ceasefire, killing any and all momentum. The vagabonds would wither away into obscurity. There'd be no strength to build.
Gaunt's right. These bastards have it coming. A ceasefire would feel like surrender. Even with their numbers, we have an edge. We've got supply lines reaching deep into Millwall. We've got people in their own territory. We're ready for this. I can't say the same for Syndicate.
Exactly.
I can't say for certain, though. I'm willing to let the Wayfarer make their case.
Well, there we have it.
I got something to say.
Go for it, Johnny.
You know me, Gaunt. I hate the dogs more than anyone, and I always will.
We're well aware, Johnny.
But I was thinking, maybe we could keep on hating them, and just don't kill them. If it means they won't kill us, then why not? Let's keep on hating them, but in a peaceful way. They can keep on hating us if they want to. Doesn't matter to me. Let's hate, not war.
You know what? He might actually be onto something there.
Oh, shut up, both of you. The Syndicate don't want peace. That's a fantasy. You've kept it to yourself long enough. What's the catch? What are Black's full terms? And there we have it. You must be joking. I'm not going anywhere. The Gaunts were running this town when you were wetting the bed. I know exactly how to get this job done, and I'm not about to let some wet behind the ears upstart come in and take my place. Why the hell would anyone follow you? Without me, the vagabonds would be directionless. Do you honestly think you have what it takes? You'd be a bloody nobody around here without me. Still floating around in your own piss. Everything you've done for us has been on my orders. You're a follower, not a leader. You need respect to be a leader. What have you done worth respecting?
To be fair, that supply train put a lot of food on people's tables. It was much appreciated.
Bollocks. Forget the train. It's hardly of great importance, is it?
That's true, boss. They put that warehouse out of action and looted the place.
Fine. Maybe you're not completely useless. So what?
Yeah, that boat's a wreck thanks to the Wayfarer. And all those civilians got free.
Fuck me. Fine. Does no one see the bigger picture? What a load of bollocks. I've given everything to this gang, and you think you can waltz in here like Prince Siegfried and start running things? Come on, lads. Are you really going to take their side over mine? Black's gotta go, or this has all been for nothing.
Just because we've spent ages doing something, don't mean it's a good idea to keep doing it. What do you call that, Winston?
Sunk cost fallacy.
Do you really believe Black will honor the ceasefire? Why should he?
So he doesn't have to keep looking over his shoulder all the time. We're persistent bastards, but no one's more persistent than you.
You can't do this to me. We're family.
It's for the best, Seb. Let's give peace a chance. Keep on hating them, just like Johnny said.
We'd be in good hands.
And it's not like you'd have to leave us. We'd make sure you were taken care of.
You too, Winston. I can't believe I'm fucking hearing this. You're a disgrace, the lot of you. The cowardice is unbelievable. I'd be ashamed to even call myself your leader. It's like you're all trying to outdo each other to see who can be the most gutless. But you needn't bother. The Wayfarer takes the grand prize. It all makes sense now. You've been working for Black all along, ain't you? Right from the start. You're going to pay for your treachery, and pay dearly.
Leave off it, Gaunt. We found him in a test tube, for Christ's sake.
Stay out of this, all of you. This is between me and him. Delusional. I've hit the fucking bullseye of people to blame. Right, outside. If you try to run, you cunt, I'll break your fucking legs and use your kneecaps as an ashtray.
More bodies getting shite done, never hurt anything.
Right. Thomas Black. So, what first? It's a good thing.
Look where you're going.
After this ceasefire tripe, I'm gonna find out exactly what happened. And we'll go on. And you, these syndicates. Let's get out. Speak up.
A ceasefire, even if
we'd be sick.
Gaunt's right. Even with their we're ready for this.
Exactly.
I can't say for certain.
Well,
I got something to...
Go for it.
You know me, Gaunt. But I was thinking, let's keep on...
You know what?
Oh, sure. You've kept it... I know it. Why? Do you want us everything you need?
Yeah? That book...
Fuck me.
That's true, boss.
Fine.
To be fair, that supply train.
Bollocks. What a load of bollocks. I've given everything to this gun, and you think you can walk? Good to see you back. Come on, lads. Are you really going to take their side over mine? Black's gotta go. Or this has all been for nothing.
Just because we've spent ages doing something, don't mean it's a good idea to keep doing it. What do you call that, Winston?
Sunk cost fallacy.
Do you really believe Black will honour the ceasefire?
So he doesn't have to keep looking over his shoulder all the time. We're persistent bastards, but no one's more persistent than you.
You can't do this to me. We're family.
It's for the best, Seb. Let's give peace a chance. Keep on hating them, just like Johnny said.
We'd be in good hands.
And it's not like you'd have to leave us. We'd make sure you were taken care of.
You too, Winston. I can't believe I'm fucking hearing this. You're a disgrace, the lot of you. The cowardice is unbelievable. I'd be ashamed to even call myself your leader.
Are you always
It's
this
like
quiet,
you're
or
all
is it just
trying to
around
outdo
strangers?
each other to see who can be the most gutless. But you needn't bother. The Wayfarer takes the grand prize. It all makes sense now. You've been working for Black all along, ain't ya? Right from the start. You're going to pay for your treachery, and pay dearly.
Leave off it, go on. We found him in a test tube, for Christ's sake.
Stay out of this, all of you. This is between me and him. Delusional. Right. Or finished.
It might take time, but they'll accept the way forward. Peace is alien to most of us, but I have a feeling they might like it.
Here's to our new leader.
Our new leader.
To you. We'll take care of things here. Use Nelson's radio. Tell Black we accept his terms.
Make sure he keeps his word.
Good luck out there, boss.
Speaking.
Ah, there you are. Me and old Nelson were wondering if we'd hear from you again. Cool. That's good to hear. I've decided I'm ready to be rid of this war. Far too destructive and far too We'll honor this ceasefire to the letter. If you truly are the amicable successor.
I'm gonna wait a while before I return to the Swan and Mitre. Let things cool down. If I'm welcome back, that is. Thank you.
Don't worry, I'll give him work in the meantime. I owe it to him on account of his missing eyes.
Goodbye, Wayfarer.
Yes, goodbye, Wayfarer. Many thanks again. It's just good business.
Roundels, pistols, Miller's little boys, everyone thinks their mob's a gang.
always have time to chat. Oh, really?
Look out for any interesting old buildings to raid.